Alright, so this is a video tutorial for 3 a.m. by Gregory Alan Isakov. It's a great song, and when I first heard it, I wanted to learn it immediately, and I couldn't find a video on YouTube. So I figured it out myself for the most part, and I thought I would go ahead and post a video for other people who were looking to learn this song. So here goes. The picking pattern is a pretty regular one. It's the same as Dust in the Wind and a bunch of other popular songs. So I made another brief video focusing exclusively on the picking pattern for people that are not familiar with them. But if you are familiar with basic picking patterns, then this wouldn't be anything complicated for you, so I left it out of this video. The picking pattern very briefly. If you're looking at your fingers as on your picking hand as 1, 2, 3, and 4, thumb being 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll also just match them with strings, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have A, D, B, G is what I'm on here, and I'll just go ahead and put it in the C shape. So it sounds good. The pattern goes 1 and 4, so that's pinching first and the fourth strings that you're working with, and then 2, 3, 1, 4, 2, 3. So pinch 2, 3, 1, 4, 2, 3, pinch 2, 3, 1, 4, 2, 3, pinch 2, 3, 1, 4, 2, 3, pinch, and so on. And then as the song goes on, of course, your thumb is going to move up and down to cover different bass chords. So intro goes C, G minor, A minor, F, then G. Again, C, G minor, A minor, F, G, and then the walk down. So, starting with that C, you need to leave your pinky free when you're playing the C chord to start. And right off the bat, your pinky is going to be on the 3rd fret of the high E string. So, C. Then it's G minor, and with that G minor, every time you play G minor in the song, you need to keep your pointer and pinky fingers free to play the rhythm or the melody portions. So you have C, and then G is 1st fret open on that E string. C, G. Then A minor, and that's a pretty simple one. So it's A minor is you're starting regular in the pattern, and then jump up and grab that high E string. Then F, the same thing. And then G. So, there with G, G minor, again, have your fingers free, your pointer and your pinky free to play the melody, and so it's open G, open E, and then hold down 3rd fret on the G, and open E. Alright, open G, open E, 3rd fret G, open E. And then goes back through how I play it. I just go back through one more time. C, G, 1st fret, open, A minor, jump up and grab that E, F, grab that E, G. have that little walk down that leads into the verse so nicely, and that's G minor with which is just E string, 3rd fret with your pinky, E string 1st fret with your pointer, E string open, then G string 3rd fret with your pinky. Alright, and then on to the verse. So verse is C, G, A minor, transition to F. And then I'll play it with the transition, and then the second time I go through the progression, I'll do C, G, A minor, F. So I go C, G, A minor, transition, F, C, G, A minor, F. And so C, as far as the little variances in that transition, so with the C, I go plain and simple, and then G, my thumb's moving up to the bass chord, of course, G, and I jump up and grab that E string before I move on to A minor. So C, G, high E string, A minor, and then I'm going to free up my ring finger and get it up to that bass string to transition, and then to F. So the transition is when we have C, G, A minor is so going back to our 1, 2, 3, 4 strings, 1, 2, 3, and 4 is pinch 1 and 4, 2, 3, and then transition up to that low E string, and so I'm on low E and the G string, and then F, and so some of you might notice I'm leaving out some details, like exactly which of the strings I'm getting in each of the steps, and what I'm doing with my thumb for the bass, but I don't want to overly complicate things. If you get the basics of it and practice it, you'll get it. So, with the words, and I apologize, I'm no singer, I'm going to sing out the words, or say the words to just to connect with the song and bring the song together. So we have, it's 3 a.m. again, like it always seems to be. Driving northbound, driving homeward, driving, wind is driving me. Just seems so funny how I always end up here, walking outside in a storm while looking way up past the tree line. It's been some time now. So made it that far with just that basic part, and then we're going to transition. We have that little, like a little holdover kind of. So sometime. So sometime is G, and then I'm using my pinky to hold the 3rd fret of the E string. So 3rd fret E string, 3rd fret E string, and then 3rd fret G string, open G string, and back to C. Give me darkness when I'm dreaming, give me moonlight when I'm leaving. So chords are the same. C, give me shoes that weren't made for standing. Give me tree line, give me big sky, give me snowbound, give me rain clouds, give me bedtime, just sometime. And then the last part that I'm going to go through is what comes next in the song. So it's A minor with a little hammer to C to G with the 3rd fret held down on the E string, and then 3rd fret G, open G. So that's the one part in the song where I'm actually plucking. I'm plucking the four strings. I'm plucking A, E, nope, A, D, B, G, A, D, B, G. And then so I pluck them and hammer down real quick to get that little twang sound. C. So, you are my friend. Yeah, I was ashamed. Riding that hope is like catching some train. Now I just walk. Oh, I don't mind the rain. Singing so much softer than I did back then. Yeah, and so those are all of the basic components of the song. There are a lot of variations that Isakov plays, and they're different in a lot of different versions that he plays and different recordings and things like that. And of course, I'm not able to pick up every one of the variations, so I play a more basic version. And if you practice, I think how it typically works is everybody gets their own style and their own little variations. It's 3 a.m. again, like it always seems to be. Driving northbound, driving homeward, driving, the wind is driving me. Just seems so funny how I always end up here, walking outside in a storm while looking way up past the tree line. It's been some time. and so on.